Welcome to Franchise Marketing Radio, brought to you by SEO SAMBA. Comprehensive high-performing marketing solutions for mature and emerging franchise brands. To supercharge your franchise marketing, go to SEOSamba.com. That's SEOSAMBA.com.
Welcome to Franchise Marketing Radio. Stone Payton, Lee Cantor here with you this morning. Lee, this is going to be a fantastic segment. Please join me in welcoming to the broadcast Chief Commercial Officer with Givex, Mr. Mo Chaar. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
We are doing great. Mo, before we get too far into things, tell us about Givex. How are you serving folks?
Yeah, Givex is a transactional company. It's been around since 1999 in the tech space, and we have been helping our customer base through our gift card platform, our point of sale, and our loyalty platform as well.
Well, so how does it work? Like, what you said, your customer. Who is your typical customer?
Our typical clients are anybody that needs a transaction with a gift card. But to be more specific on that, some of our client base in the U.S. would be like a Texas Roadhouse and or a Focus brand and others on that brand space.
So a lot of times it's restaurants?
A lot of it is restaurants, but we definitely handle our retail space as well. And then we also have clients in the hospitality space and the hotel space, so like Marriott and others.
So anybody who uses gift cards or has gift cards in their own brand's name, then you can help them facilitate that?
That's correct, yeah. So we handle a closed loop program versus an open loop, which is more of your Visa and your MasterCard type gift cards.
Now, what about kind of loyalty programs? Do you do any work in that area?
We do. So we handle anything from your simple points-based program converting to dollars, your frequency card program, which is your coffee card type idea, and then we get into things that are very intricate around rewards and timed rewards and applications around surprise and delight and visit-based loyalty. All that is available as well, tied into our CRM tools on the back end.
Can you give me a little backstory of the company? Did it start in all of these areas, or did it start in one of them and kind of evolved over time? Yeah,
no problem. So Givex actually started out as a electronic gift certificate company in 1999, a little bit ahead of its time then. Not everybody had a smartphone. Obviously, receiving email wasn't as great, and internet didn't work as good back then. So in about 2000, what we did is we moved the card number onto a physical card and launched our physical gift card program with different merchants in Canada and in the U.S. Since then, we've grown. We're a global company out into the U.K., Australia, Hong Kong, Shenzhen, Brazil, and we've got offices across the U.S. as well in Dallas, Atlanta, and Chicago as well. And we've tied in different things around stored value. And some of those are our Upticks platform, which is stored value on tickets. So we're a preferred member of the MLB or partner of the MLB around our stored value on tickets. And then loyalty was just an added component. And then we wanted to give our clients and merchants a full end-to-end solution, especially in the restaurant space, that are looking for point of sale and gift and loyalty and CRM all tied into one.
Now, when you work with a restaurant, is it typically the franchisor that you're working with, or do you work with kind of single independent restaurant owners?
We are looking at mostly the franchisor from a Givex standpoint. And try to send out a full enterprise system in that mid-market range.
So it's you're not as interested in the emerging franchise. You're looking for the one that's been around a little bit?
No, definitely interested in the emerging franchise as well. And the emerging franchise or that is looking for an enterprise system at a lower cost than, your typical legacy systems that are out there in the marketplace.
So then when they start working with Givex, are they usually coming from one of those legacy systems and they're making a change, or are you do you prefer to get them before they've really committed to anything so they don't have to unlearn anything?
We'll take them as they come, actually, on the Givex end. We are definitely working with clients on both ends. So some of our restaurant clients that we brought on board, we're really looking to bring the technology to the forefront on what they're offering their consumer base and giving them that omni-channel ability to place an order. So with Givex's point of sale system, all that is integrated in, and also we integrate to best of breed partners as well. So those are the customers that are looking for switching out legacy and getting into a cloud and reporting in those aspects. And then from there, for clients that are coming into the marketplace and restaurants that are coming into the marketplace, Givex actually works with them to help their strategy and their vision of what they're looking to do with their franchise and expanding.
So the conversation you're having with an emerging brand that maybe only has a few locations right now, or maybe they're still the owner-operator ones and they're about to launch as a franchise, you can really help them create a good foundation that'll help them scale, I would imagine.
Definitely. All our product lines are modular as well. So you can start with point of sale, add on kiosks, add on menu boards, add on gift, loyalty, et cetera, at different stages within the growth of your restaurant. So there's no need to take it all directly from the start. As you grow, we grow with you. And we're also always adding on different feature sets to allow the emerging franchisor to take advantage of as well.
Now, is there anything that when you're having these conversations with either an emerging or somebody who has a legacy system, is there anything that when you start explaining your system and the way that it all kind of plays nicely together that is a surprise to them, that they didn't realize that, hey, I didn't realize it impacted this side of my business. I thought I was just buying it for, just for loyalty cards or point of sale?
Yeah, so definitely from a point of sale standpoint, when selling into a current client base that already has a point of sale system, the marketing features that are offered through gift and loyalty and our kiosk and omnichannel online piece as well, and everything working together, it definitely resonates with marketing and definitely resonates with the IT team, seeing how they only have one administrative portal to manage all these different products. So reduces and assists with reducing headcount and time, et cetera, where it's usually spent managing multiple different products versus just one.
So, but that's a pleasant surprise, right? So it's less complexity and less headcount. Those are things that I would imagine most executives are pretty pleased about.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think if you have the ability to reduce someone's time, is definitely something that they take happily back for other things they have to do on their list.
So now, is there anything, like you work in so many parts of the world and you solve so many problems for so many people, are you able to kind of get some best practices that, this person's kind of doing this a cool way and we were able to help them solve this problem, and then bring it to the kind of the client base elsewhere in order for them to kind of solve some maybe common problems that they are having?
Yeah, so every bi-monthly we put out our release notes, and within those release notes we show different feature sets that we're providing globally that our client base can take advantage of. We also have our client relationship manager that's tied to every point of sale client within our system that actually reviews different feature sets and actually talks to our merchants about their initiatives and what they're looking to do to ensure whether we can fit in or how we can assist with some products that we have on file, whether that be through gift or loyalty, or whether that be through our ticketing system and platform, to allow them to take advantage of all the features within the point of sale system versus just punching in an order and sending that to the kitchen.
Now, for you, how do you get the word out? Because I would imagine that the franchisor or these businesses are kind of bombarded with all kinds of seemingly great solutions to these challenges. How do you kind of educate them on the Givex way, and that's a good solution for them to consider?
So definitely through trade shows, and our marketing team does a great job on our end. Word of mouth has been great from a referral standpoint in getting the word out of our point of sale system and our gift card program and the offerings that we can offer as well. We also have some great employees on my end and colleagues on my end that have great relationships within the industries. So getting that word out helps as well. So that's the way we kind of reach out. And then obviously the PR and all that we do as well.
Do you spend a lot of time kind of in the education element of explaining to these restaurant owners and franchisors and franchisees, hey, there's a better way to do this. This is a very kind of elegant way to tie all these things together that maybe you hadn't considered before. And you speak about, because, you know, if you're cobbling together several different systems, I would imagine that opens you up to some kind of cybersecurity and hacking challenges that when you have a single source that you're kind of alleviating some of that.
Definitely. It also opens you up to a lot of frustration as well with calling different vendors for different issues that you have on the way we go in with selling or talking to different merchants around our product base is definitely a consultative fashion. So, and we're not ones to put up barriers to our merchants saying, you know, no, use our product only versus, you know, tying in somebody else's product into our POS system. So our goal is to see what issues and problems they're having, whether that be within the restaurant in a point of sale fashion or gift card or loyalty, and how Givex can actually work that problem out for them and ensure that, you know, they can focus on what they need to do, which is run their business in the restaurant.
Can you share a story? I mean, you don't have to name the name of the company that you help, but a story that illustrates kind of, hey, they were having a problem, we implemented a loyalty program and this kind of improved their sales, or hey, they were having kind of a problem communicating with the kitchen and we had a POS system installed that helped them kind of be faster or more efficient.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. So one of our clients that we brought on board was using a legacy point of sale system. They have about 25 locations. They are a fast casual dining restaurant within the industry. And what we assisted them with was moving them to the cloud on the point of sale system and allowing them to get the reporting and the operational reporting that they need to create efficiencies within the restaurant. From there, we also tied in the kitchen display system for their kitchen, which allowed them to, you know, measure waste, also time spent, for orders coming through and table turns as well. And then from there, they also added in some automation within the ordering process for takeout, which allowed us to ensure that worked out correctly in orders that went directly into the kitchen, and then online ordering, which is something that they were looking at getting into as well. So they're using our online ordering. So they have one vendor for 3 or 4 different products that they're using within the restaurant. And then we just launched with them their loyalty program, which is now offering their customers, you know, a reason to return and their ability for them to communicate and offer rewards and discounts and to their top customers as well. So that's just one way that we've actually assisted this client to reduce headcount within the kitchen, also to assist with reducing headcount within the wait staff, because they're able to take on more tables with our point of sale system because of the Wi-Fi tablets that we've given them as well. And then takeout, they've reduced headcount there as well, where they've implemented kiosks for takeout.
Do you have any technology that helps them manage all these delivery services?
We do. So we've integrated with a couple different companies. So Kubo is one. Checkmate will be another one that we're doing that integration with, and Flight. So it allows those orders to come in directly into the point of sale system. So then they can approve orders, and then some of them of these third-party aggregators also allow for the menu to be managed directly from our admin site. So on an IT standpoint, they only have one menu to manage and one menu to update, which is the same menu for the restaurant out to the rest of the aggregators.
Wow, that's very useful. I've seen a lot of problems in that area. Now, what kind of trends are you seeing? I'm sure you guys are on the cutting edge of all this the technology changes, and the features, I'm sure, have to be evolving constantly. What's on the horizon?
Yeah, so definitely we're looking at, from a Givex standpoint, how to automate a lot of different operational needs and using AI within our consumer front-end products. Those are the kind of things that we're looking at from our end. AI is becoming a big play within the restaurant space, and how to create efficiencies and also how to upsell within the online ordering, and also for the staff members while carrying the Wi-Fi tablets and keeping them engaged and keeping them also offering those items with larger margins.
So now an example of an upsell opportunity, like, so if a server has a tablet, will something like pop up, like based on if they've ordered these things, does something pop up and say, hey, this would be a good complement to whatever they ordered? Is that a way?
Correct, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so the AI that we're working on will pair different products together based off of what they've ordered. And then they also tie in on a consumer standpoint to also pop up on what they've ordered as well. So
it's not just telling everybody, hey, would you like cheesecake? It could be like, based on what you've ordered, this dessert might be the better fit, or it's.
That's correct.
Man,
so it's looking at historical data over the past few years. Here's what most people have ordered with this product.
Wow, that's amazing. It changes so fast that you must be kind of, when you look back in the history of this, how things have changed, it's pretty dramatic, isn't it?
It definitely is. Yeah, and it continues to change and continues to evolve. And as a franchisor and restaurant, you definitely need to stay on that cutting edge.
So what's your favorite part about being in this industry?
The evolving change in technology, and being able to offer clients that solution that they're looking for. So that to me is what's kept me in the industry for 14 years now. So
yeah, it's good stuff, and it's amazing how the restaurant industry has grown so dramatically over the years. I mean, it's very competitive, so they need every edge they can get.
Definitely agree.
So if somebody wanted to learn more, if there's a franchisor out there, emerging franchise out there that wants to get a hold of you and learn more, do you have a website?
Definitely. So www.givex.com is the website that they can definitely go to, learn about our products. And then there is a call-in number as well there as well.
Good stuff, Mo. Thank you so much for sharing your story today.
Thank you very much.
All right, this is Lee Cantor for Stone Payton. We will see you all next time on Franchise Marketing Radio.